Hi everyone, it's Arlene. Thanks for stopping by today. Today's project, I am going to be making this cute little post-it note holder. I got the idea because lately a lot of friends of mine sell something, or people I run across, or they have home businesses, or even if they work and they have clients, and I thought this is a really cute way to send a thank you to that person. So whether you have, hostesses, or like I said, clients or customers, or somebody you just want to say thank you to, it's a different way than just a card. So this holds inside just a few post-its that you would give to that person. So I just really think this is a cute and a little bit of a unique way to say thank you, rather than just a card. It's got a covering on the back. So I started out with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of the fresh fig, and I cut it at 3.5 inches wide, and that's just 8.5 inches long right here. And then I scored it with our paper trimmer with the scoring blade. I scored it at 1 inch right here on this side, and then at 5 inches right here, measuring from the left. This is cut from the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper, and you get different sheets. They are double-sided. This is just one sheet that I'm using today, but this is the other side of it. So this is a 3.25 inch square, as well as this one, and then this is cut at 3.25 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches long. And I will have all of these dimensions down below for you. And then this piece is again cut at 3.25 inches by 3/4 inches. So it's a small piece here. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside. And then what I've also have is I'm using a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and you just need a little scratch piece. You don't need anything big. We're just making one small, using a fairly small stamp. So this is the Eastern Beauty stamp set, and I am using this stamped image, and I'm going to ink it up with the fresh fig. And then just stamp like that, and then using the Dapper Denim, I'm taking the thank you from the same set and stamping that right in, about in the middle there. Okay, now we also have coordinating dies that go with this Eastern Beauty stamp set. It's the Eastern Palace Thinlits, and so it comes in a set of 10. There are a lot of different ways to use these dies, and I want to work with them more because I love them. There's a lot more than meets the eye. So I'm actually going to, what I've done is I use this, I just cut this out like this using my Big Shot. And there it is already cut out for us. And we will just stamp that thank you again really quick. Okay, there we go. And now we're about ready to put our card together. Okay, so taking the fresh fig, go ahead and fold on those score lines. Okay, so you see, once you've got it folded, this folds in. This part right here, the top, does not quite actually meet the bottom, which is good. You don't want it to. Okay, so what you're going to do next is just take a stapler, and I just make really just once, I staple just once on the very bottom, but I want to make sure that I don't catch this top piece. So usually if you just staple on the very bottom, you're fine. Okay, just like that. So see how it lifts up. Okay, so on the outside, you're just going to start just attaching these. Okay, placing this, the top like this, and then your longer piece is going to go on the back side to cover the whole piece. It's a little bit longer, of course, than the front. So do you see why we stapled it first? Because that way, it's a little on the crooked side there. Yeah, we're gonna leave it, but it covers up the staples. And then you've got the staple here that you can cover up using the smaller piece. Better take my time on this one. It won't make it so crooked. Okay, so then on the inside top, I decided I'm going to use this lighter side because that way you can write over it if you want to, or you can even put another piece of Whisper White you know, over that to write a more personal message to the recipient. Okay, lays down like that. And then you've got the thank you. And I think with the thank you right here, I'm going to pop this up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. So these are the regular size. These are not the mini that we now have as well, which I love. I love it, the minis, for those little small places that it was always hard to get. You needed to use it, but it was, you know, they were too small, or the space was too small, smaller than your regular Stampin' Dimensional. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right there pretty much in the middle, and then taking some Post-it notes. Again, you don't have to use a lot of them, you know, just take a little smaller stack. You don't want to use a lot, actually, because otherwise it'll be too thick. And then you just put it and place it inside here. Now you want to, again, place it more, your Post-it stack more toward the top of that crease right here. If you can't really put it down too much down below, always remember you've got that little staple. And the reason you have that staple is because that way when you tuck the top inside it, it will stay closed like that. Okay, and then I've got this is a little flower, and this is from the Touch of Elements, or Touch of Nature Elements. This is in the holiday catalog, but it's coming out in just a few days. September 1st it goes live online, that you'll be able to view it. So I have that. So it's white on one side, but then it's just the natural wood on the other. And I'm using the crushed curry, because you can leave this plain if you want to, but you can also color it. And the way I'm doing it is just putting it directly onto my ink pad, and then just kind of tapping down, making sure it gets color right there. You might move it a little bit and then lift it up, and you see how it grabs that color. So pretty. I had a dry one around here somewhere. I don't see it, so we'll just use this one. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a mini glue dot. I think this will work. And let's see, let's put it down there in the middle, just like that. Okay, it didn't take long at all, and it was quick and easy, and it has that wow factor I think is really cute. It's a great way to thank your customer or hostess or client, whoever you are wanting to give a thank you card to, or thank you something to. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I hope this helped you to go and inspire your creativity to make something of your own.